Hello and welcome once again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. This is Policy of Madness. Last time we ran through the bandit camp. This time we're going to start our run through the Cloakwood.
Nothing to it.
That's pretty much all there is to it. I expect that this particular area is going to be a very short session because there's not much here. Here, of course, is the group of Tassloy that stole that dude's cloak.
Whatever you want.
You know, in the Cloakwood. For some definitions of in the Cloakwood, you know, right at the very entrance of the Cloakwood.
I'm waiting.
Oops.
If you say so.
Probably should have done that first.
Incurtus. Yes, of course.
Okay. And my wizard eyes where? Here it is. The other day, a guy friend of mine was singing a refrain that
Tell me all about it.
a lot of guys sing to their friends when they have
If
female
that's
friends,
what you want.
which is that he can't get dates because he doesn't know how to talk to women. And I thought I'd bring that up here because, let's face it, most of the people who land on a channel like this are going to be male people. And a probably non-0% of male people who land on this channel. Oops. A non-zero percentage of the male people who land on this channel will have the same problem. So even if there's only one guy who ends up seeing this, and for all I know there may only be one guy who ends up seeing this, who has this problem and can be helped, I'm gonna help him because I'm nice like that. This is what I told my friend, and this is what I would tell anyone who asked me that question, is, well, first I want to say that this might sound a little condescending, at least at first, so please bear with me.
Yes.
Because it's not really my intention, but it might. And, here's how it goes. The answer for how do you talk to women is that you have to learn it yourself by doing. In other words,
Tell me all about it.
that house.
Whatever you desire.
That's that dude from Baldur's Gate, isn't it? From the city, I mean. Yeah. I have screwed this up in the past. I think he requires you to talk to him with a certain charisma. And since I have this extra charisma, or friend spell, that I didn't think I was going to have, I'm going to go ahead and use it, just in case, because I really want to do his quest.
Veritas. Credo.
now my charisma is 18.
You there! Identify yourselves!
I have no quarrel with those who respect my forest.
Insurgents, culture, imperium, insurgents, imperium.
Never underestimate the power of nature's wrath.
Oh, you wise bastard.
Learn some manners, brute.
Okay. He gives us an item worth some money. And we pick up a ring, which will also be worth some money. And worth not much other than money, because we'll never use it. So that may seem condescending, you know, you learn how to talk to women by actually talking to women, but how do you start that? How do you get the ball rolling if you're too shy and too unpracticed? You get nervous. And the answer is that you are looking at this all the wrong way. You're looking at talking to women as being different than talking to anyone else. And as a consequence, you are essentially putting it off. You're not bothering to do it. Except in a high-stakes situation, like when you see a young lady who is really attractive, and you really want to date her, and that's when you talk to her, you know. You're not just talking to women in general. And that's what you need to do. You need to start talking to women in low-stakes situations.
I'm waiting. Is that all?
We'll get both of these groups with one sunfire.
Yes.
So what you do is you start talking to women just in general, not on the street. Women don't like to be bothered when they're just doing their own business.
Incurtus.
Women who are just going about their business don't really appreciate being bothered. Can we open up the other map from here? Yes.
Whatever you want.
Oops.
Tell me all about it. Just
So,
ask.
random women on the street. Not a good idea to just start bothering them. But there are other situations. such as when you're shopping and you go to the supermarket, and let's say the person who's ringing up your purchases is female. Say hi. Not because you want to ask her on a date. You are in fact not going to ask her on a date. All you want to do is make a little human contact. You just want to be friendly. Hi, how are you doing? I'm actually doing alright. You know, the end. That's the end of your interaction.
I'm waiting. Vita! What do you like?
Got a squirrel again. I hate squirrels.
Yes. Tell me all about it.
Now one of them's pissed.
To it.
But being pissed is not enough to save you. So that's how you start in your...
Whatever you want.
Okay? That's how you start in your goal of talking to women, you know. You do it. Not in a high-stakes situation where if she says no, you're going to be devastated because you have invented this little story in your head about how you're in love. And, you know, keep in mind that if you are in, quote-unquote, in love with someone you've never actually talked to, you are not actually in love with that person. You're in love with the idea of that person that you have invented in your head. Okay? And that's bad. You shouldn't do that. Especially because then, when and if you ever get up the nerve to talk to that person, the stakes are super high. Because you're invested in this idea of the two of you. And if she doesn't want anything to do with you, then you're going to be devastated. So don't restrict your interactions with the female gender to just those... shit. How do I clear that? I thought you could clear that. Don't restrict your interactions with women to just those situations. You know, talk to women just in general. As people, because that's what they are. Alright.
If you say so.
Don't talk to women only when you find them to be conventionally attractive. Because believe me, women can tell when you're talking to them,
Of course.
and your only goal is to get laid, okay? They can tell. And it's not a good look for anyone. That's a very unattractive look for anyone. Can't remember if he's the one who wants to kill the
I'm waiting.
wyvern, or if he's the one who wants to rescue his girlfriend in Baldur's Gate. Turns out she actually doesn't need rescuing. Can't remember which one he is.
Vita! Yes, if that's what you want.
Because if you don't know how to talk to women, and if this is because you only talk to women when you're attracted to them,
Tell me all about it.
then the problem is not that you don't know how to talk to women.
Whatever you desire.
The problem is that you are... I'm waiting for the wizard eye to expire. There we go.
Is that all?
The problem is that you are not really thinking of women as people. And as a consequence, you are... that's the reason why you're only talking to them in high-stakes situations.
Excuse me. Please let me speak before you attack.
Yeah, he knows the drill. Let me speak before you attack. Whoops. Of course, the problem in this area is not the critters, it's the traps. Ah, wait a minute. Let's see, push. I got 4 of these. Oh, it lasts 10 minutes. That's a long time. I think we're gonna use one. Because there's a trap, like, right here.
Nothing to it. I'm waiting. Whatever you want. Just ask. Incursus.
Okay. Traps all over the place. Nothing super dangerous, though. Not even sword spiders are all that dangerous.
Tell me all. What would you like?
That's why they put traps everywhere, because they know they're actually not that dangerous. Unless they can, you know, trap you. I'm actually so unimpressed by the spiders. I think I'm going to do something that I might actually regret. And one more sunfire. I only have one more sunfire.
Incursus.
Okay. There's a trap through here. No? Okay. Okay, so there was a trap through there. Sword spider. And some regular spiders.
I'm waiting.
That's a lot of damage. You're death already.
To it.
Alright, and what were these other spiders?
Yes.
There they are.
Vita.
I had this idea that I would just walk around and collect
Tell me all
spiders
about
and then hit them all with a sunfire
Whatever you want.
at the same time, but I only had one sunfire left, so. But I do have several potions. So let's do it like this. I know there's a shitload of phase spiders around down here. We're just gonna walk around, find things, collect them, collect enemies, get them to follow us, and then hit them all with a sunfire at the same time. We don't need to be afraid of the traps. Alright, this is what I'm talking about.
Incursus.
Okay, that ruled. 2 spells. Look how much XP I got from just those 2 spells. It's an efficient use of magic, I approve. There are like left at all. Okay, so the short version of how do you learn how to talk to women is to stop thinking of women as something that you shouldn't even bother talking to, except when you're super attracted to them, and it's made up this story in your head about how you're gonna, go out and have a great time together and have sex and all those things. Talk to women under other circumstances too. Under circumstances when, you're just interacting as one human into another. And you'll lose your nervousness much quicker that way. Come on, are there any more? Okay, here we go. Let's get a little closer.
Incursus. Incursus.
All right.
Presi. Alia. Vero.
Take a look at your assumptions, the ones that are leading you to this trend of only talking with women when there's some kind of a potential sexual payoff for you. And maybe not engage in that anymore. I don't think my lizard eye's gonna make it all the way up there. Probably move myself up there
If
too.
you say so.
No, did make it. Alright. Okay.
Waiting. Of course.
And I think there's one more trap and a couple of... I think they're phase spiders up here. So we're gonna go take care of them.
Presi alia vero.
Out of sunfires. It'll be alright. Phase spiders? Yeah.
Yes. If that's what you want.
See if I can get an angle on them. I might not be able to. Even if I can't, it won't be a big deal. Yep, there was one. I have to say that I really like how my magic missiles track them through their dimension doors. Really enjoyable. Phase spiders, as you can see, not super dangerous. Yeah, neither was a trap. I don't think I can clear that, can I? Nope. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. There's a ton on this map that I can't clear. Have I opened up the next map yet? Nope. Do that now. But we're not going to go there yet. So I hope that didn't sound too condescending. You know, you learn how to talk to women by actually doing it. Seems really obvious. And yet, so many guys still have a problem with it. Because they are thinking about women in the wrong sense. They're only thinking about them at all when they want to go out with them. And you need to stop that. You need to start looking at women as being just people. And shit will improve for you. Stop thinking of being friend-zoned as a big negative. As though being friends with a woman is the most horrible thing on earth. Yeah. The ladies don't like to hear that. And desperation is not a good look for anyone. You'll look and feel a lot more desperate if all of your interactions with women are high stakes. Okay, so let's go in here. My save versus spell must be pretty good. Versus... yeah, pretty good. And of course we want to go in there with full spells. So now we're going to rest. I don't remember if that chick casts any spells. I'm gonna assume that she does. And prepare appropriately.
My spiders! Kill them! Kill them all!
Here's another name we'll know in the future. But what's this? His wife? Is that Elisime? Honestly don't know.
Take that off.
Frankly, Irenicus really never struck me as the marrying type. But maybe I was wrong. Okay, so here's the dead body we need to carry. And it's very weighty. So we're gonna set a bunch of our shit down. There should be nothing in between us and what's the space here.
Nothing to it.
So we should be perfectly safe. This is one of the most tedious bits of the game where you have to carry this dead body back to this guy. And that's one of the reasons why I really wanted a strength of 18 even though I'm a sorcerer. So that my ability to pack shit around would be improved.
Excuse me. Please let me speak before you attack.
And also so that I would get this 2-hit improvement. Yeah. That'll be better when we get that Tome of Strength. And our strength goes up to 19.
Whatever you want.
Go pick our shit back up. And this is why that dude's brother did something incredibly stupid. And this, of course, being one of the best weapons in the game. We can't use it. We wouldn't really want to. But it's still a very nice weapon, and it'll be worth some money. And so that's it for this session, I think.
Just ask.
Hope I don't run into any traps
Tell
on my
me
way
all
up there.
about it.
Because if I do, I'll be stuck for a little while. Pretty sure there's no enemies left. The story is that these traps that the Ettercaps set cannot be detected or disarmed. That's not true. You just have to have your detect trap skill
What
being
would you
really,
like?
really high. But they can be detected and removed. But that's it for this session. Next time we'll be continuing our run through the Cloakwood. If it goes down anywhere near like these two went down, I'll probably combine two again into a single session. But we'll see when we get there. Join me then. Later.